This is Dr. Laura Nissen, who is the National Program Director for Reclaiming Futures, which is really a fancy way for saying you're not giving up on our kids.
That's
right?
Absolutely right.
Tell me a little bit about Reclaiming Futures.
Well, Reclaiming Futures is a national program, so our national program office is here in Portland, but we work with 23 communities around the United States addressing a really serious issue in many, many communities, the issue of drugs and crime and teens. And many, many kids, as we know, find themselves in trouble with the law, with substances, and there have not been a lot of really breakthrough kind of approaches to deal with that. Mm-hmm. So about 10 years ago, our Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, which is a big foundation back east, very generous foundation, invested in saying we need a new way to deal with that issue. Locking kids up and sort of giving up on them is not the right approach.
Your blueprint that you've come up with is used in these 23 different communities. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, what we've tried to do is, through the creativity and ingenuity of these communities, we've given them an opportunity, tools and resources, opportunities to meet and learn from various experts on treatment and youth development and community issues of all kinds. Basically, how to get themselves organized and provide more treatment, better treatment, and go beyond treatment. So what kids need, even though they've done something wrong, is they need help. They have a substance abuse problem. The juvenile justice system isn't the right place to be dealing with that.
Now, if you say they have one, in fact, it's a startling and disturbing figure that 4 out of 5 teens in our juvenile system.
Absolutely. And so often they never get help for the very thing that brought them in there. So we have a more punishment-oriented approach, but without some kind of intervention, without both treatment and opportunity to reconnect with the community in a way that sort of teaches them how to do it as we go. We're going to see them recidivizing and see crime rates continue to go up. So as I said, we need more treatment. There isn't enough. There's a huge shortage of treatment. We need to make sure the treatment that kids do get is the right kind for them. And then we really need to get communities involved, because no juvenile justice program and no treatment program can really fix this by themselves.
Is there a global right treatment for kids as a whole?
Actually, in the last 5 years, there's been more research that's come out about what works in treatment with kids than any other time in history. So we actually know more about how to do it than we've ever known, but we're not using it yet.
But I'm going to ask you to share it with us.
Yeah, well, it's a variety of programs that have been developed out of the National Center for Substance Abuse Treatment. And there are different programs. One's called 7 Challenges, one's called Motivational Interviewing. They're all about providing developmentally appropriate ways for kids to look at their substance use and look at their goals in their lives and kind of get on the right track. But as important as treatment is, it's essential, it's not enough. We really have to see communities stepping in. The more than treatment part we work on is making sure that there's not just treatment, but that there's opportunities for kids to be leaders, to get jobs, to get back into school. No program, no matter how good it is, can truly reclaim a kid. Programs either do a good or bad job of getting that ready to happen. Mm-hmm. But families and communities reclaim kids. So we need community leaders of all kinds to sort of step in and partner with systems. Our blueprint, as you said, is really about providing a vehicle for all these people to sit down together and talk it through and say, how do we address the problem when kids first come in? How do we make sure they get the services and get them up and out? Mm-hmm. We track FedEx packages better in some ways than we track these particular kids. They get lost in the system.
Well, I know Reclaiming Futures does not take donations, but they are looking for mentors. And for more information, you could go to their website, reclaimingfutures.org. Dr. Nissen, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here as well on Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Ken Ackerman. Make it a great day.